You know, it's a slow news week when Big Stevie Cool has to go to the depths of the Scottish Premiership to talk about Kenneth Fargas. But let's talk about him and let's not waste any time because pretty much he said, Hearts are mince and I want to play for a team that's better and bigger. So let's get into his comments. He says, and I quote, "Yes, it's no secret. Hearts is a great place, it's a great team, but no one always looks for better options. The ability to show oneself and compete. I would like to go somewhere else where I can have a better place and compete more. I don't want my words to be misinterpreted, but I want more friction to play against better level players. There's a possibility that I could leave in January. It does not depend on me. There is a clause. If a team comes and pays, I'm the one who has the final say. But these things are not in my hands. The clause is there, and I have no problem negotiating." End of quote. Right. I want more friction. I want to play against better level players. Kenneth Fargas. Right. This guy has lost his melons. Alright? Mate, like, look at last season when Aberdeen were, shite. Bojan Miovski was actually, like, putting in really, I mean, I say putting in, I was about to undersell what Bojan Miovski did last season, but he put in great numbers for the season. He didn't commit many things like this. I mean, Kenneth Fargas says we're playing against really low-level opponents and things like that. Mate, you've played 13 games in the Scottish Premiership this season and you've got 2 goals. And considering the fact that you have featured a lot of games up front instead of Shankland, it's unacceptable, these comments. If I was a Hearts fan, which I'm not, I mean, I would not be happy with this. I mean, this is just absolutely ridiculous to say. He's played 19 games this season, right? 2 goals, 1 assist. Oh, aye, well done, Fargas, mate. Well done. And he's trying to give it the biggin. I honestly do not understand this guy. I mean, he came from some club. Herediano, where are they from? The league in Costa Rica, and Kenneth Fargas is pretending that he's a big city player. If I was a Hearts fan, man, I'd want him, I'd want him out the door. He says, "I still have a while left until 2029, but from what I have been told, there are clubs interested. There's a possibility that I could leave. I think changing teams is something personal. Scotland is a great place, but football-wise, they don't have such a good level. Everyone knows that. But I want to go to a better place. I can be in a comfort zone in my club. I always play, but I think one looks for to always be able to compete. Taking that into account, whatever I do, my team will benefit the national team." End of quote. Right. See this guy. This guy's brainwashed. This guy's, brain dead. I'm not going to sit here and patronise and pretend that the Scottish League, right, is like a top 3 league in Europe. But see if Kenneth Fargas thinks that he's going to get a move to a league that is like much better than ours, he needs his head looked at. Mate, you're playing for Hearts, right? You're playing for Hearts, who have had an absolutely abysmal start to the season. On paper, they're the second worst team in the league when you look at the league table, and this guy wants to talk about the standard. If it's that fucking easy, pal, why don't you fire your team up the league before you're giving it the biggin? It's just disrespectful. I just don't get this. It would be weird for him to turn around and say it, even if he was like Aberdeen and he was like, he had like 15 goals this season and he was sitting top of the league. It's like, cause why would you say that? You're top of the league. There's a possibility you could do something mega. Mate, you're sitting 11th above Hibs. That's no achievement. If I was a Hearts fan, I would be absolutely disgusted by these comments. Like, I mean, we're not talking about a guy, right, who is going to go on to be worth like what Matt O'Reilly went for, like 30 million. I mean, we're talking about a guy that's worth a couple of 100,000 at best. Guy needs to know his role and shut his mouth. Know your role and shut your mouth, jabroni, as they're all used to say. Honestly, I think that's pathetic. But I'm intrigued. What the Hearts fans say? What do everybody say? Because, this is an attack on everyone. He's burying the league. And he can bury the league, right? Yeah, we all joke about it, but this guy's trying to pretend he's beyond the league. Not a chance. Not a chance. I mean, Kenneth Fargas isn't even in the top 50 players in the league. And if the league's that bad and you're not in the top 50, what's that say about you? You know what I mean? He's nowhere near the top 50 players in this league. Not a chance. No, he's definitely not. What a loser.